Hello guys, welcome back to the channel, the Banter House. It's over guys. It is officially over. The honeymoon phase is over, done and dusted. I can't even say how disappointed I am. I'm not pissed, but I'm very, very disappointed. It felt like a loss. It really felt like a loss considering the momentum that we've been building on. But anyways, what can I say? It had to happen one way or the other. And unfortunately at the London Stadium, I wasn't expecting that. Well, let's dive into it. Yesterday, I want to start by shouting out our number one, Sede Lamens. Yeah, he didn't keep a clean sheet. I mean, we haven't kept any clean sheet at the London Stadium for a while now, but he really tried. He did his best. I mean, closing stages of the match, yeah, we had West Ham had like two, three chances, and he did come through. Lamens really saved our backside yesterday. He really did a lot of good saves, made a lot of good saves. I wasn't really concerned about Somerville. I didn't think he had that much capacity to impact the game. But yeah, he had his one or two chances. But I have confidence in Lamens. I mean, there was no Nana PTSD. I can't believe that we signed Lamens for such a price and we had Onana. Anyways, let bygones be bygones. There's no need to go into that. Also want to talk about SESKO. Personally, I think that Sesko would have done a much better. I think he needs to work on his hold up play, his first touches. Yeah, he made us have the equalizer. He gave us the goal that we needed. Yes, kudos to him. He did all that. But yeah, that was his job. I think he had to do it. Considering the fact that yeah, he hasn't had much of playing time. I know all of that contributes to the excuses we can make for him, but I believe that if he works more on his hold up play and his first touches, we would have more opportunities to have scoring opportunities, maybe linking up with when we're linking up with Cunha, that will really help us. And maybe I think personally, I think he doesn't really understand Bruno's style of play yet, because I felt that there are some run-ins he would have made behind. Bruno was waiting for him to make those runs, and then I know that it was a little bit, maybe he came in on the last 10, 20 minutes, 10 minutes of the game, but he really made an impact. Shout out to him. He really helped us because I really didn't see us having an L in that game. It would have been very, very devastating if we lost that game. And somebody needs to pray for Manchester United and Chelsea. I do not know. I honestly do not know what ties we have with Chelsea, bro. Just like during the AFCON season or the AFCON period, when Manchester United were just losing points, Chelsea also were losing points. We had opportunity to pass Chelsea on the table, but no. Manchester United, anything Chelsea does, Manchester United does. Chelsea sacks their manager, Manchester United sacks their manager. It's just crazy. I do not understand it. But that's by the way. I do not want to speak about that field club Chelsea. Let's talk about some players that really made some outstanding performances yesterday. Bruno, as always, Captain Magnifico. He did a very good job in the midfield. You know, the free roam, especially now that he has the license to play anywhere he wants. He really did a good job. I want to speak about the goal, the West Ham goal. Yeah, everybody blames Shaw for letting the ball bounce, rightfully so. But looking at it critically, I think that Martinez has a share in that blame. I mean, when the ball was sent to Bowen out on the far right, I think Martinez had a job to go and cover that. But no, he didn't. He just stayed back in his position, waiting for Bowen to bring the ball, and that was what made Bowen cross the ball into the 18-yard box, and Sucha did what he could do. I was really, really disappointed. I can't lie. I was disappointed in that goal. But we've had a lot of momentum, 4 games in a row. I felt we could do better. Yeah, I'm not here to bring down the boys. I'm not one of those fans that will just talk about all the missed chances, the failed opportunities, or the failed attempts. No, that's not it. But we have to talk about those kind of scenarios. There, they played fantastically well. Martinez and Maguire, they've been really good. Yeah, yesterday Maguire went out for hamstring injury. I hope that is not a serious injury. Even though Euro came in and did a fantastic job, Yeah, the couple of chances that West Ham had at the closing stages, threatening though, but Euro was capable, it was up to the task. So I hope that even if Euro is able to replace Maguire, and Maguire will be able to come back fully fit for us. Um, Before I go, I want to talk about some of our attacking players in Ahmad. Yeah, we kept the same formation, but if you notice in the beginning of the match, Cunha and Buemo switched places. I do not understand what that meant. I know that Cunha is capable of playing in the front three, but Cunha being the striking, the center forward was just, in my own opinion, wasn't it? I mean, would have left Mbeumo there, but personally, I think Mbeumo operates better on the right. Ahmad in the last couple of games, this has nothing to do with him as a player. This is just the last couple of games as a player. He's a fantastic player. He has helped us survive plenty chances, plenty games. But I feel that in last couple of games, Ahmad hasn't really been up to the standard that we know him to be. I believe that he has, would I say, we as Man U fans, we expected better from him. He has been he hasn't been given enough passes, or he hasn't been dribbling enough like we know him to. But we believe that hopefully in the Everton game upcoming, he's going to do better. And maybe, just maybe, we can start SESKO up front for the Everton game and see how that plays out. Dalu was fantastic in yesterday's match. Luke Shaw, yeah, apart from the obvious error that we feel happened, I feel that Luke Shaw was very, very good. And Kobe was very, very fantastic. During Amorim's time, I was one of the critics of Kobe that, yeah, he wasn't that outstanding, that he needs to put in the work and let his work on the pitch make the noise for him. And yeah, I'm happy that he's proving me wrong. He's really working hard on the pitch and doing everything he needs to do, helping the team move forward. I am very, very happy about that. The pairing with him and Casemiro couldn't have asked for better. I hope that in our next match against Everton, we would have a W and definitely break the Chelsea curse. Banter house always.